Hi, it's Ileana, and today I am looking at the crew of 3i Atlas and its crystalline technologies. So, this is the last segment that came out from my remote viewing, and I had been tasked to see what the inside of 3i Atlas looks like and what kind of crew there is inside, if any. So the first impressions that I was getting was just blue, white, and yellow energy, like crystalline hubs, crystalline displays, telemetry, and humanoid type beings that have crystalline frequencies themselves connecting telepathically to the crystalline technology on 3i Atlas and also communicating with each other telepathically. So they're humanoid type beings. Some of them have this interesting kind of like grayish white skin, and some of them have more lighter, darker skin, more human, others not so human looking with elongated cranial heads, taller. Some of them are taller than others, different skin colors, and various psychic telepathic abilities connecting with this crystalline technology that is almost fluidic on 3i Atlas. There are physical things like, I guess, these crystalline command chairs or comm chairs that you sit in, and the frequency flows from those chairs to everything, to the floor, to the crystalline floor, to everything, to the dome on 3i Atlas, to the crystalline displays, holographic crystalline display systems. And they're traveling and observing different planets. They're observing evolution, ascension of different beings, sentient beings, humanoids, other extraterrestrials, animals, plant matter, the planets themselves, and they're collecting that history. They consider it galactic history, and it's all archived. This is an archival seed vault craft that seeds life on other planets where there are none, terraforms them, then seeds the life forms from its seed vault. So this is what I meant by the crystalline beings inside 3i Atlas. This is what they look like physically, because they have a lot of crystalline energy in their body forms, and they interact on crystalline frequency waves with everything on 3i Atlas because inside it's crystalline technology. And this is what they look like and how it looks like inside 3i Atlas, literally, as they're passing by a planet in our solar system. So I'm going to go to the next image, and they're getting closer to a planet. And in the center, there's like I guess like a collection archival hub where all the information is transmitted from their crystalline posts, I guess, because the beings are sitting at command centers. Each of them has their own command energy frequency that they're interacting with, command center, that they're physically touching, telepathically entering data in, and it goes into that central platform in the middle of their command center where all that information is gathered and stored for archival purposes. It's similar to this one that's in the center. The other one is a bit smaller. So that's one of the planets in our solar system that they're passing by, and they're scanning the fields of the planets of their sentient life if there's plasmatic life forms, is 3i Atlas is powered by plasma and crystalline technologies. They have plasma drives and crystalline drives. That's how the craft is powered. So it's not just a rock floating through space. It has its own propulsion system, and most of it is plasmatic. And these different types of beings, some of them are humanoid, some less so. They have their own sections on 3i Atlas. This is the more humanoid crystalline beings that I was remote viewing. So this is what came out, and everything is literally crystalline inside the craft, this blue-white energy. And it shifts frequency, and it shifts color to green as well, and to orange. And it has different vibrant colors. And a lot of it is merged with holographic quantum fields with the crystalline fields themselves. That's how everything functions on the craft. So I got to see this as they're traveling in space. They're now on their way to the sun, and they're studying everything and archiving it in the crystalline and plasmatic technology. So this is an archivist craft and also a seeder ship. So it's both. Those are its primary missions. And it's the first time I'm getting to see inside this craft, really seeing what's inside of it and what it looks like to these beings when they're looking out from 3i Atlas, from inside it, outside when they're passing a planet. So this is a first look at, I guess, their everyday life as they're working inside the craft and observing them interacting telepathically with the crystalline plasmatic technologies that 3i Atlas is made up of. So that was interesting to find out, finally, to see inside the craft and probe more on a visual scale what kind of beings are inside there, to see them visually, to be able to show what they look like, what they're doing, how they're doing it. So I wanted to share this aspect of what I remote viewed. Thank you so much.